Howdy folks, we're into episode 7 now. We're sweeping through the newbie zones of Criteria and Brinstar for all of the easy to get equipment that we have access to now that we have the power bombs. Some of this stuff in Criteria you might remember from episodes 1 and 2. We were supposed to have already done them. You've seen them. The reason for that is that I've been dreadfully unprofessional in my progress recovery. What I would do at the beginning is just record a whole bunch of episodes without checking to make sure that everything came out properly. And then when I was ready to edit everything, I realized that there was some kind of problem that would make me want to redo something way back. So I'd scrap the save and rush through the game again to try to get to the beginning of that episode. In my haste, though, I forgot some of this basic stuff like finding the map room or that missile expansion I just picked up. Things that are just hanging around that I really should have remembered to pick up. So apologies for the time wasted. I enjoy thinking that once I get through a few games, my process is going to become refined such that these issues won't impede me any longer. I'm just going to have to keep slamming into these walls on my way to that point, though. Right, well, that said, we're still missing 2 energy tanks, I believe, if I'm counting properly. One here in Criteria, and one in Brinstar. I haven't been counting the missile expansions. I know there's going to be a bunch on my way to the other energy tanks, so I'm not too worried. Now, what I'm going to do, hang on, let me open up the character sheet. I'm going to turn off the ice beam. I hadn't shown this before, but you can activate and deactivate all of your equipment. And I figure if I'm going to fall down this monster-infested hole again, I'm going to do so like a pro. We remember from the beginning of the game, these guys take one hit from the dumbest gun that we have available. So to keep the ice beam on actually gives them one more hit before they snuff it. So I'm just being efficient now. You can turn on or off all of the equipment, by the way, as you like. The only thing that'll accomplish, generally, is that it'll make the game harder. So if you're looking for an extra difficulty, then that's probably the way you're going to do it. Otherwise, you might want to do a speed run or a minimum pickup run. Anyhow, for the next energy tank, we're going to head down here, and we're going to head all the way to the right. There's a strangely and deviously hidden energy tank over in this direction. Oh yeah, they stocked up here. Down here. Okay. Look up. Yeah, see? This is a throwback to Metroid 1, as are many things in this game. What we used to have to do in this section was freeze with the ice beam an enemy on that wall just there, and then use that as a platform. Now we just have the high jump boots. It's definitely good enough. And now we're going to head all the way back this way to the left, and we're gonna use our last power bomb. So I didn't realize I was so low on them. And we're gonna pick up more power bombs. But wait! There is still more! Yeah. Now, I wonder if I can just pass them. Ah, nope. Gotta kill these guys. No, I may as well turn back the ice beam. It does freeze enemies for their last hit, but it does, I think, provide a damage boost, so it was worth it. And we're back in the plenty section of Brinstar. Nice little loop around there. And there should be one up here. Yep. You're gonna have that acquiring tune stuck in your head, burned into your head. Much like the McDonald's arches, if anybody were to come over and ask, what would be the tune for for when you pick up something in Metroid? Well, I could probably repeat it by heart. Flaky. I wonder if this whole environment has something like a condition? I don't think an environment should flake like that. Ooh, now we're falling down another hole. This is actually an educational section over here, audience. Kind of like a tutorial. First, we're going to enjoy this recharge station. The helpful ostrich bro we just passed by here is going to teach us something that isn't in the manual. And that thing, let's just watch. Yeep, and up. There. That thing is unofficially called the Turbo Whoosh Jump. Actually, when the game came out, there was no official name for the move. It wasn't in the manual. Nintendo Power Magazine called it the Speed Booster Blast. In future games, though, it's called the Shine Spark. Isn't that great? Apparently that's an anime reference. Anyway, you run real fast, you press down at some point while you're producing all those echoes, and all of the energy you were producing gets funneled into launching yourself in some direction. It's only sort of useful. I gotta say, there are only a few spots where it's a really great idea. It's still pretty cool, though. You have to be careful. If you look at my health, or if you saw my health after the jump, you'll see that the turbo jump drained quite a lot of the energy from me over that shortish distance. So you can't, say, travel through space with this, but you could sure impress some folks. Now, this area here, I just passed right by it, but it turns out that this is a trap. The floor in front of that energy tank is actually a hole. We're gonna fall down that hole because it's just a good idea. Down here. And into this save spot. And there, we're gonna save. It's awfully nice of Nintendo or the developers to put this handy save spot here now that we've fallen into a trap. They're really determined now that we're going to do what they want us to, whether we like it or not. There, you jerk. Ah, dang it. No, further dang it. Okay, no, jeez. Stop it! Okay, now listen to these guys. Yeah, see these guys? I forget what these guys are called, but they're gonna teach us the wall jump, as shown here. So I got this, Maybe I don't, but... Okay, oh no. Ooh, we're gonna make it all the way to the top. Yep, good. And that guy wants me to follow him. Okay, well, I'm gonna follow you. Alright, let's give this a shot. Nice! And we get another powerbomb expansion. Good. Little monkey bro over here is really happy for me. Alright, go back up here. Okay. We're gonna head back up the tunnel that we came from now. I think, yeah, we need to powerbomb this part here. Wait a sec. Yeah. Nope. Avoid. Forget what's in here. Save spot. Okay, well, it's always a good time to save. Sorry if you're getting sick of me saying that, but this is truth. Alright, we're gonna run in here. We're gonna enjoy the speed booster in this room. And run across. We were in here before, if you remember, but we weren't able to get past all those gates. And here we have the reserve tank. I think you can infer from the name that this is an extra tank that's going to hold energy supply. An emergency supply of energy. You can use them manually in the pause menu, or you can set them up to automatic. So when you're out of all other energy, the reserves will kick in, and you'll get a last shot. Don't forget though, you do need to fill these up before they become useful. They come empty. Now here's a secret above here. It's actually the only way out of this this little area now that we've gotten this far. And the second expansion for the super missiles that we've gotten in a long time. That was a heck of a delay since we picked them up the first time. All right, I think that's gonna do it here. I'm gonna go put Samus into Norfair, into the beginning of Norfair, for the next episode, and then that way we're going to be able to dive right into the action ASAP. See you soon, folks.